every day. And every month that passes by, I can honestly say I not only feel a lot better than I did the month prior, but I also know positively that my Parkinson's has either really slowed, the progression of it has really slowed down or has even stopped.
And so she ordered me another 6 months supply, and I took that, and after the 6 months I was able to get rid of the canes, and that was really something that I hated to have to deal with anyway, to get in and out of cars and get around with it. But I got rid of it, and I got my voice back to where I could talk. I was just got amazingly changed.
My symptoms have not increased, they've stayed the same, definitely, which I'm thrilled about, because I feel like it's like checkmate with Parkinson's.
After a few months, we began to see improvement in gait, movement, balance.
While doing some research on Parkinson's, my wife, who is a registered nurse, came across an ad for Restore Gold. After reviewing the ingredients, she thought it would be a good idea to try it. Within 2 to 3 months of starting Restore Gold, I began to see results. This included better sleep, less anxiety, and an increase of energy.
I have been on Restore Gold now for over a year, and my mind is clear and no memory loss. No night hallucinations, no depression, and I sleep 8 hours a night, and handwriting is better as well. I can now walk on my own.
I see my doctor every 4 to 6 months, and she has been very pleased with my non-progression of the disease.
So I was off the medication for 2 months, off the Restore Gold for 2 months. And I had 7 falls in that 2 months, and I was battered and bruised all over the place. I decided I had to go back on Restore Gold. I've been back on it now for 3 months, and I haven't had a single fall since.
For instance, I was able to walk easily.
But it has really helped my quality of life to the point to where I don't need a wheelchair. I have energy, and in fact, a little over a year ago, I got a new job working where I'm working now 50, some cases 60 hours a week.
Restore Gold has been a tonic for me, that I'm able to recognize a change in the progression of the disease.
At about 6 months, I clearly recognized a lack of progression in my symptoms.
My ability to do tasks as like getting myself dressed, fixing my own meals, things like that has gotten a lot better since I've been taking Restore Gold.
I had way more energy.
I went to my Parkinson doctor, and of course he sees me doing this and it blows him away, because he said, I've seen you with your worst and now I see you like a different person. He said, I wouldn't even believe that you had it looking at you.
Prior to taking the Restore Gold, I had problems walking, and I couldn't my handwriting was terrible. And now I can write again, and I can use the computer mouse a lot better when I'm doing work on the computer.
The benefits, particularly for me, were related to an increase in my dexterity, my ability to grip things. Anything to do with small motor coordination would greatly improve with using Restore.
3 months that I took it before I started noticing any real benefits.
I don't think my Parkinson's has progressed since taking Restore Gold.
It's really helped me with a lot of things. It's actually restored part of my sense of smell for good things. I can smell chocolate chip cookies again, which I couldn't smell for a long time. It's not taking care of everything, but it really helps with things that are dangerous for me, like falling. It's definitely stopped it in its tracks right now.
I felt much, much better. I didn't feel like I had the weight of the world on my shoulders and holding me down, which I had sensed before.
It's working, and the doctor told me to keep doing it.
Given that I've been able to have my grip restored, manual dexterity, balance, cognitive functioning, and so on. It obviously greatly affects the quality of my life today on a day-by-day basis.
It has helped me and has stabilized my disease. I can cook, I can clean, I can drive. I am an independent person. I am married, retired, but my husband does not have to be by my side. I still drive, and this is now 10 years into it.
Better balance, able to ride a bicycle, even play a little tennis. Those are the main benefits. Been able to get and I learned to, I've always played guitar and sung, and I started doing that again. And that's been a real big part of my life, being able to play and sing.
I have way more energy than I ever used to, and I'm able to do it, and it has just affected my quality of life now to the point to where I would never go without Restore Gold again.
I started Restore Gold on a trial basis with the mindset I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I have not been disappointed. The return on my investment has exceeded my expectations.
And I maintained proper gait, proper balance, proper posture without thinking about any of them. I just got up and moved across the house in proper style, and got to the other side and said, "Hey, wow, this is neat." And my wife concurred that this was the first time in quite a while that I had just walked and balanced and swing my arms and all that sort of stuff naturally.
I can go upstairs. I can drive a car. I can go to the grocery store. I can do everything. I can do everything I did before I had Parkinson's.
And after about a month, I noticed that my right foot, first of all, I was walking better, and my right foot wasn't dragging anymore.
Oh yes, another major change that I started seeing after I started with Restore Gold is better sleep. That, my friends, can affect everything.
It's also given me much independence, so I don't have to rely on anyone else in terms of daily activities, buttoning my shirt, tying my shoes, taking a shower, and so on. So on a day-to-day basis, I'm independent.
And I began to slowly have a little more energy month after month upon taking Restore Gold.
Restore Gold has contributed to my quality of life and daily routine by keeping my symptoms from increasing, and I'm able to do most household chores.
Restore Gold makes a real difference. I exhort you to try it.